Merry Christmas, Jade! I love you! Alright. Good. Go! Allegedly. Jade loves you. Allegedly. Allegedly. Welcome in, Jade. Hello, honey. Welcome in, YouTube! And a happy Tuesday to you. Merry Christmas and a happy Chanukah and all the other fun things. You wear a fez of vermin pelts and it really stinks. Boom bum 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 bum. You took over Santa's workshop and made the North Pole where shadows blind. All the reindeer are undead and Rudolph is a leash. You're a sleazeball, shadows blind. You deserve a ball and chain. We would banish you to Hades, but we hear you'd feel no pain. Shadows blind. And that was me that whole time. Scar, you mean you buy us the Beaver Ranch, right? That's what you're talking about? Yeah, I love this idea. Smooth, thanks for the lurk wherever it takes you. Finds you well and safe. Don't do anything dumb, dangerous, different. We'll catch you on the flip side. I don't know if YouTube said or heard me say happy and welcome in and happy Tuesday to y'all. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Ah! Why? Why, Jake? Why must you? Welcome in, guys, and happy Tuesday to you. Welcome into the pain and suffering. Welcome into all the chaos. And apparently my game capture this not working here appropriately. Pardon me while I get this unfornicated. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. Happy Chanukah. Happy all the other fun stuff to you all. I hope you guys had a fantastic day and have had a wonderful, wonderful beginning of December. Welcome into the Iron Teeth of Pain and Suffering, where I have no idea what I'm going to do with my hands, except for hopefully try not to die today on the Canyons, I believe is what this one was. The house for you on it too? Okay, well, you can have your house and I'll have the property, right? That's how this works, Scar. I love it. But welcome in, everybody. How is the rest of your Monday? I hope you guys had a fantastic day. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What you guys thinking about my my beautiful Christmas music? Themed after myself, you know? I liked the Grinch version. That was pretty funny. I laughed. Hi, Buck! How was your Monday? Like yesterday, the rest of your Monday? You know, the day before today? How was the rest of your Monday? How was your Tuesday? You know, the two sentences together, they're like two questions together that combine to make the singular question. These are the questions that I have, Phoenix. Hi, Buck. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. You had a fantastic rest of your Monday. Welcome into my pain and suffering. How are you doing? Boom, 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 boom. Guys, go follow Buck. People are stupid. Yeah, that'll happen there, bud. I'm sorry. Charge you rent about tree fitting. What if I give you one of these trees? Does that count? Like this tree would be good, right? Surgery went well, Buck. Wait, was that today? I thought that was tomorrow. Oh, good, Buck. I'm happy for you. That's freaking awesome. How's your elbow and or hand? I never got the... Is it your hand or your elbow? Is it your weenus? Do they have to take care of your weenus? Do we get to confirm that Book has a weenus? By that I mean an elbow. Are we for sure that Book has an elbow? We haven't seen this portion of Book yet. We have seen feet. We have seen a neck. We've seen an ear. Hair. We did see hair. That exists. But, you know, I don't know about this whole, like, elbow and hand thing. Like, as far as I know, Nerve blockers. Don't feel much now. Look at the decorations. Where? Well, I'm glad that the pain is bearable for now, book, and I hope they gave you some good stuff to actually hold up during the rest of your recovery stage. Welcome in, Kimmy. Happy Tuesday to you. We had a fantastic rest of your Monday and a wonderful Tuesday. Welcome in. Welcome in. Also have an elf hat. Do I? I don't think I have an elf hat. No. I don't have an elf hat. No. Won't wear it till Christmas. Hello, Phoenix on the red side. Welcome in, buddy. Extra strength Tylenol. That's not going to do anything for you. That's not going to do a darn thing for anybody. Extra strength Tylenol does crap all. And make him wear it now. No, you can't make me do anything. Not how this works. Red side Phoenix? Yes, Phoenix is on the red side. Smoothing a thing for you. I saw that on Sunday, Phoenix. Got the garage door replaced already. Hell yeah, dude. Whiskey does not help. Whiskey does not help. It doesn't help anything. That is great, dude. I'm glad they got it fixed for you. That is awesome. I'm glad they were able to get out there and get that rectified pretty quickly for you. My check engine light came on today in my car. It was like, no, it's poorly timed. Something dark side, something. I don't want to fix my car. Thankfully, it's just a sensor that went bad, so it should be an easy fix. Way faster than you thought it would be. It is true. This is true. What's better, Kimmy? Are we good? Are we okay? Did we lose our hands? Did we lose our mind? Did we lose it all? What would you say you do here? These are questions that chat needs to know the answers to. Your knuckle buster bushings are cracked?
Did you know the Mortal Kombat theme song is a church song from Finland? It's true. It's a Finnish hymn.
What the heck was that? What was that? Phoenix, you can't be coming in here. Not Phoenix. Shazam, you can't be coming in here dropping terrible jokes like that out of nowhere. I wasn't ready. I'm so shocked. It was not perfect. It was awful, and you should feel bad about all of the things, Shazam. No, Phoenix, you can't cast get over here. That's not how this works. No. Do it more, Shazam. No, we don't need to do it more. We don't need any more of that. No! Encore? No. Hi, Joe. Welcome into my literal pain and suffering, where chat is, of course, losing their ever-loving mind. Last cult meeting. Are we telling jokes? No, Joe! No! Should feel accomplished and proud. Never listen to the streamer. Just the mods. The mods will lead you all of the astray. Don't listen to them. Dyslexic zombies eat Brian's. Brian's don't have any brains, though, Jake. That'd be a problem. Only speaking dad jokes denied. Denied. Guys, go follow Chaos Joke. Clicking that button right there. It's easy. It's free. You know you wants to do it. Don't. Nope. Guy threw a gallon of milk at you. How dare he? God damn it. Joe! No! Do it. I can't do that. I can't only speak in dad jokes. That's impossible. I am physically incapable of doing these things. I love how the ban items is being changed. It's becoming quite the ridiculous things and I feel as though it needs to be like removed at this point. Chat's losing their ever-loving mind. I have a big brain. Do it. I do not have a big brain. I have a mediocre brain at best, you know. Mediocre brain at best. I understand what I am capable and not capable of doing. And I am incapable of using my brain to do brain things, okay? We've been over this. You're sorely disappointed, as you should be. When want to date zombies, because zombies want them for their... God. They're going to be sorely disappointed, Jake. Those zombies are going to be sorely disappointed. They just walk right on by. That's mean. I'm sorry. That was cruel and callous. Oh, but it was funny. It was fun. Please don't murder me. Oh, you know that was good. Don't give me the side eye. You know that was a good joke. Don't be giving me that. No, no, no. You will, but it's okay. Jade, bonk him? Why? Why bonk me? There's no need to bonk me. You missed the joke. Yeah, you did. It was a damn good one too, Kimmy. It was a great joke. Oh, that was good. That was good. Find your bonking stick. No, we don't need a bonking stick for me telling a factually correct statement. No, it's not. It's not. Humiliate shadows monsters again. Oh, is that what we're thinking we're gonna do? No, you can't bonk me, Kimmy. That's not how this works. You wish that's how this works. Of course, Kimmy would miss the joke. I think Kimmy would be irate and legitimately quit. Pondered by Louisville Slugger. It's canon now. There's no cannons here. Oh, sponsored. No, Phoenix. No, Phoenix. No bonking. Not required. It was a good joke, Kimmy. It was a really good joke. I laughed a lot, okay? It was in good taste and everything, okay? Don't let anybody lie to you and say it wasn't. If they do, they're just jealous that they didn't make the joke in the first place. That's all there is to it. Shadow needs to wash his mouth with soap. Denied. Denied. I have denied it. They've denied your request. Quite literally, indubitably, and chaotically as barely possible. Denied. Yes. Guys, follow the Kimmy. Click on that button right there. It's easy, it's free. You know he wants to do it. Do the thing. Follow our friends. You know it's a fantastic time. It's good for your health, allegedly. And it'll lead you to a wonderful future in which I don't make terrible zombie jokes. I'm kidding. That's never gonna not happen. That's never gonna not happen. In both places, all the chaos. Phoenix, no! Why? Clip it? What are we clipping? Why are we clipping things? We gotta keep our pants on. We can't be clipping stuff. Love eating Thanksgiving leftovers. You just can't quit cold turkey. I had cold turkey for dinner today, Jake. I understand your plight here, bud. Wholeheartedly understand your plight. Like, cold turkey's where it's at. Cold turkey's the bomb diggity. It is so delicious and amazing, and it's glorious. You made spaghetti? Hell yeah, buddy. I love me some spaghetti. Jade made some spaghetti not too long ago. It was fantastically delicious and made me happy in my face hole. And it was keto friendly. You making nachos tonight? Hell yeah. What kind of nachos? Like nachos with like with jalapenos and stuff in it, or are you just making regular nachos? These are the questions that require answers as soon as beaverly possible, you know. We can't be nacho business. Wow. Jalapenos? Exactly, Joe. They are jalapenos and they're amazing. Jalapenos make everybody happy. I do not smell of wet beaver fur. No. No jalapenos. Why no jalapenos? Jalapenos are delicious. They make me happy. They should make you happy too, you know? Boom, boom. Let's go with you. I want you to be berries. I want you to be cassava. Or not. Yeah, cassava? Kohlrabi. Because I wouldn't eat cud, personally. You know, it's not that good. Because jalapenos give you heartburn. Well, it sounds like you need to train your heart to not be so easily burned. Maybe. I don't think that's how that works. We could hope that that's how this works, though. Maybe, potentially, maybe. Jake, why are you so not interested in jalapenos? You know, you could train yourself to enjoy jalapenos. It's totally possible. Just like you could train yourself to enjoy Thai food and Indian food. You know, it's an acquired taste, I hear. You don't do spicy? That's probably for the best. Sure, yeah, potentially, maybe. No one caught the Badoo? You guys need to try harder. I did forget to give you guys a walkthrough of the area, though. We're playing on a new map today to check out some of the new things that they've added onto here. So they got the relic here. They've got a few relics spotted about the cabin that we can play with today. And then they've also got the geothermal vents, which is something that'll be interesting for us to get into sooner rather than later, because they do provide us with a serious amount of juice. And we like juice. We don't want to catch it. Well, catch it anyway. Emotional damage. That was Sunday from 5 to 8. You love Indian food. Indian food doesn't love you so much. So I know the feeling, Joe. I know the feeling 100%. Like it's so tasty. And then your heart just feels like it's going to explode, or your guts are going to fall out or something along those lines, just because of how spicy it is. You keep asking yourself, why is it spicy? Where's the milk? And then your dad goes to get the milk and your dad never comes back. And then you're just sad. You're sad panda. Indian food gives the... I don't know if that's a true statement, Phoenix. I don't think it is. It's normally Taco Bell that does that to you. Yeah. You've trained yourself to like these streams. Wow, Jake. Wow. What is that supposed to mean? Dark twist. Dad waited until this year to go get the milk and now return. I'm sorry, Kimmy. I'm sorry, Kimmy. What do you mean, yep, book? What do you mean by yep? Huh? Are you implying like it's not fun or hard to watch my streams? While that could be possibly true, you don't have to call me out like that, okay? You might hurt my feelings. Ah! Jake! Thanks for that 33 months, you absolute legend. There's no Thanksgiving in England? I know, it's sad. I'm sorry, Cullen Evanful. I'm sorry. But I hear there's Christmas isn't in England, at least in, yeah. But welcome in, Colin. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. You're just kidding? Yet you're kicking beavers? Jake, seriously, dude. Thank you for the 33 months. You're an absolute legend. Kimmy, you're not allowed to leave me here. Don't leave me alone with them. They're all nuts. There's something hard about your stream. Oh, my goodness. Jake. I am trying my best there, Colin. I hope you're having a wonderful time and not dealing with too much pain and suffering as the world continues to go insane, and then Jake is getting excited about something being hard somewhere. I don't quite understand it personally. You know, I try to not deal with situations like that. You know, what is happening? What is happening? Why are we so delayed? Is that the delay from before? Is that finally popping off? I can totally believe that being a thing. Colin, you do anything good for the weekend? Go out and get something good to eat. Have a good time. Fantastic time out and about. How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Why is there no food? Why are we out of berries? I need lime in my coconut, sir, and I need to drink them both up. Please and thank you. Yes, get us the kohlrabi. Please. I wonder where kohlrabi comes from, actually. I'm legit curious. Where does the kohlrabi come from? Kohlrabi. Kohlrabi is a versatile vegetable. It tastes similar to sweet broccoli stem or cabbage. Crisp texture like water chestnut. Interesting. Between a shape and a Rubik's Cube, the more you play with them, the harder... Phoenix! No! No! Bad Phoenix! Bad Phoenix! No, 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 no. Don't be laughing at that, Jake. What the hell? What is happening with my chat? They're losing their ever-loving mind. Go to detention. Straight to horny jail, Phoenix. Straight to horny jail. Oh, no. Innocent. Book, you're about as far, or you're about as innocent as my left toe is, and we've been over this. We have been over this a plethora of times. Numerous times. We are going to expand this, and we're going to grab this and copy that. There we go. Water! We need more water! Why are you drinking Coke? You know that's not real, right? You know that's not real. Easter? What about Easter? Water. Why are we on about Easter and or water? Should I be concerned? Are we doing Easter water? I do like water, and I like Easter. Those are both good things. Don't judge your typos. I will judge your typos, and I will find them wanting. I will find them wanting. I completely forgot that I needed to actually run this, so we're going to pause you. We're going to get you lowered priority-wise. And that should be where our lumber goes to... Don't listen to me. I never said that, Jake. No. No, don't be putting out lies like this. Highly unnecessary. All right, YouTube chat, I do apologize for Twitch chat being a bunch of goobers making up lies and slander here. I don't understand their obsession with spreading so much chaos and just absolute horrific things all over the place. You're all innocent, my ass. My ass. About as innocent as my left toe is, you know? You know what I'm saying, G? You know what I'm saying, G? I don't know what I'm saying anymore either, so there's that. So don't worry about that at all. Yeah. 9 more logs. We should have that here, maybe. We may not have enough logs for the industrial lumber mill, though. Or for anything else, honestly, for that matter. We might be fooled. I may have gone a little too hardcore on the water procurement. Oh, yeah, there's all this lumber over here. What am I doing with my hands? Guys, get over here and chop this down, please, and thank you. That'll provide us with a fair amount of lumber for a prolonged period of time. I'm taking my equipment out. I didn't say that. Putting it all over you. I probably did. Nope, that was zombie. Yeah, that sounds like zombie was something that zombie would have said. 100%. Zombie would have said something about that ridiculous. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. That's done. Nice. We already have enough science to unlock stairs. We'll go ahead and do that. That'll be good. Give me click. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me all that I desire. Ooh. We lost a bit. Oh. We don't need y'all in there. Go do something else productive with your hands, please, and thank you. That would be appreciated. We do have enough lumber to prob. Why don't you tell me that you're bored? I am confused and concerned. You're now fired. Now we throw this in there, get those last few pieces of things. I've been watching for a bit. Thought you were a bit unhinged. Talking to other viewers on another platform. Colin, I'm not going too crazy here. It's just chat on the other side. Yeah, we're live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yes, I might be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but it's mostly me dealing and yelling at chat. It's not just me mumbling to myself all the time, theoretically. At least some of the times. At least that's what I'm going to pretend is the reality, and I will substitute that reality with mine own at some point, some way, some fashion or another. Don't put Twitch on the stream. My recorded videos, the ones
on the great purple side.
You are not innocent on the great purple side. No, book. Don't lie to don't lie to our YouTube brethren. My normal videos that I post, that is me literally talking to myself for an hour and a half or an hour plus of me yelling at beavers for a prolonged period of time. But when I do the streams, I try to keep the Twitch chat up. Sometimes Twitch lulls for a little bit, so I do end up just yapping to myself for a prolonged period of time, but that's fine. It's just because they have more important things to do with their hands, like not stare at me being awkward and talking to myself. So it's, hey, no, Colin, you're fine, friend. You're fine. Purple side is never PG-13. Don't listen to see. This is what I have to deal with. They just lie through their teeth the entire time. Like, if they could try to sell you a bridge in like Arizona, they would. All right, they would do their damnedest to try to do it, and I would, I wouldn't be surprised about them trying to do that at all. Oh God, we're out of water. Pump the water out, guys. We do need to plus up work hours, though. This is not necessary. 100% not necessary for them to be working this slowly. Give me that juice. We do want to pull that down to 1, and we'll turn that back on there, and then we can have some planks moving. That'll be good. We could probably pause YouTube since there's nothing going on over here. Get the science moving again. We have unhappy beavers because they're thirsty, which is not good. But it's okay. It's all good. We have planks moving now, so that's fantastic. I probably should give them a little bit of an easier access to all those things. Food's doing good, so that is awesome. Water still needs some help, though, but that's fine. We're getting that rectified right now. We've got plenty of storage going in, and that is good to see. We could probably expand our food production just a tad bit, though. But I do also need to put in a breeding pod or 2. Probably 1 for now. Yeah, let's go 2. Let's go 2. So there's an achievement, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. Let me pause the game real quick just so they don't go running ahead of me real quick. So there's an achievement. And I don't know if you guys have had an opportunity to check all this out yet. You have this achievement. What is this achievement, book? Having to just deal with my ridiculousness. While I understand that, you don't have to call me out like that, okay? Don't want to spoil it. You don't have this achievement, book. You don't even play this game. Look, there's no bookaholic in friends who've previously played, okay? Doesn't exist. No, you don't. You don't even own this game. I've tried to get you to play this game about 14 times, but you've denied me every time, okay? So rude. So rude. Where was it? Unnecessary expenses. As Iron Teeth, reach a beaver population of 200 without building any houses. Should we try to do that? We're gonna lose out on a lot of potential happiness or basic needs right here. The shelter, you lose out on -3. Yeah, it's easy. Sure. Sure, it's easy, book says. But the Iron Teeth, we could do it. We could try. I'm down for trying it. Try anything once, you know. No housing for them. We'll just have to give them happiness from other things like decorations. We can give them a shrub. You guys can hang out next to the shrubberies. Why not? Here, you can have a shrub, and you can have a shrub, and you can have a shrub, and then you can have a shrub, and that'll bring some happiness for all of our beaver friends. We've got that guy in, so that's going good. We can pull that down and get science back up and running again. We do need to max this out priority-wise. It should be going in right now. These guys are planting. I love it. I love it a lot. And then we're chopping all those down. We've got logs on, or planks on the way. Build them housing, but demolish them when you get to 200 beavers. Would that work? Would that work? I don't know if that would work. I don't know. You can try that on the other playthrough. On one of my other playthroughs. I wouldn't be opposed to giving that a go. I want to try this one without building housing for a little bit, though. I think that'd be... We'll try it. Honestly, I could probably pull open another one. What do you mean rigged? You're rigged! Oh, the Pokemon game. Gotcha. Yeah. That's on you. You've got to throw Ultra Balls. Like, appropriately spiked Ultra Balls so that it actually hits appropriately. You know, you can't be throwing around these little piddly ones. Nope, you threw out a fake one. Mike, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you have a fantastic, a wonderful, fantastic day. Welcome into the Pain and Suffering. How are you doing today, friend? The YouTube side thought I was talking to myself for a prolonged period of time, Mike. I don't understand. I don't know how I need... Like, Colin's over here thinking I'm just talking to myself. It's not Wednesday yet. I've got 5 hours and 45 minutes before it hits that timeline, okay? Don't be taking the rest of my Tuesday away from me. Also, God, it's ungodly hot. Probably were. I wasn't talking to myself. No! It probably was, honestly. It's most likely that. Why you gotta call me out like that, bud? Huh? Wait, why you gotta call me out like that? Oh, I shouldn't have torn that out. That was really dumb. Give it back! Give my shrubbery back! We'll bump this up priority work-wise. Honestly, let's put this down back up here. So they can cover down all those food stuff. Someone has to. Call me crazy? No, you guys don't have to call me crazy, okay? You can call me late for dinner. You can call me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but you can't call me crazy because that's just not nice. Not nice, you know? Not required. Pull you down by 1. We'll throw you in there. All right. On day 4. Oh, did I put both of these as logs? That's not what we wanted. We wanted... managed to play the game and chat at the same time as Beyond You. Lots of practice. I would say that that's about the only way that I could describe that. I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 3 years now, trying to... It's a practiced or a learned skill. I'm not the best at it at any way, fashion, shape, or form. They come in and make fun of me all the time, and I have to retaliate in kind, and then it just turned into a madhouse, and then something bad happens, like I forgot to like turn down the work hours or something along those lines, and then everybody's sad, and the beavers are mad at me, and they start protesting. Big boy now, 3 years. It has been almost 3 years. I think it's 3 years this January? I think about then, yeah. Unless you like Cocoa Puffs that much. Listen, okay, Shazam, some people like Cocoa Puffs, alright? Who am I to judge their like of Cocoa Puffs? Like, Cocoa Puffs can be delicious and amazing. That's why we watch. Because I'm crazy? Shadow has skills. Shouldn't be in the same sentence. Wow. Wow. If I had feelings, they'd be hurt. Why you guys gotta be mean to me? Jeez. Oh. Seriously. I'm kidding. I probably deserve it, honestly. 100%, 1000% probably deserve it. Listen. Right, driving home. All right, Mike, drive safe, friend. We'll try and catch you on the flip side, all right? Don't do anything dumb, dangerous, different. We'll catch you when you get home, all right? Given how you treated your beavers, do that from... Huh? What? Nighthawk, down! My beavers are treated nicely. I'm nice to all of my beavers. They're well kempt, okay? Sure, they don't have a house right now, but that's intentional, okay? We did give them a shrubbery. He's not doing a housing run. It's intentional! It's intentional! See? Unnecessary expenses! We gotta get the achievement, okay? We gotta do the achievement. We're achievement hunting a little bit. I was really hoping that this one would have aquifers on it, but apparently it doesn't, which is really sad. We do have geothermal fields, so that's about all we can play with is geothermal fields and achievement runs. Not runs that make you need to go and use the restroom runs, but you know, other kind of runs. Anyway, moving on. All right, get cassavas in there. That'll be good. How much power are we generating? 115. All right, we do have enough science. We should have enough planks to actually get in here and throw that in. Toss in an additional compact water wheel and probably not put that in right then. No. How do I want to run this power through and around? I don't know. I have made a mistake. Why you gotta throw the quote in like that, Buck? There's zero requirement for that kind of shenaniganry here, okay? Listen, some people like Chip have problems with the bathroom and need to go and take care of things in an emergency fashion, all right? There's no need to make fun of poor Chipperdoodle for that, okay? And he's going to come in here and he's going to start yelling at me for making fun of it, or talking about his restroom needs. But, you know, I'm just concerned for his well-being. Genuinely concerned for his well-being, okay? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Also, we can do something ridiculous like this. And put that in right there. And then put this in right here. Grab this. We're going to do a little bit more achievement hunting. I know that this is a thing. So we're going to unlock this and throw that in right there. Unlock that for 100 science. Last time I cast Nuke on his own guts, aka Taco Bell. We had Taco Bell this weekend. Yeah, we had Taco Bell this weekend. The night that the government reopened, we went and got Taco Bell, actually. When my job came back, I was like, I've got a job again. I can afford food. If we went and got Taco Bell, it was great. It was fantastic. It was the best Taco Bell a guy could have asked for, you know. 100% amazingly delicious. I was ecstatic. Jade was happy. She's like, yay! We have food again. No, we were fed, okay? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We had food. It's just we didn't get to go out and eat very much. for that month and a half. In the form of Taco Bell, the best we could afford. Listen, we hadn't been paid in a month and a half, okay? Celebratory gut explosion. Yes, we wanted to celebrate the chaos by inducing more chaos. Exactly. It's exactly what we wanted to do. It's not like... Taco Bell is one of those bad for us treats that we enjoy, right? That's one of my wife's go-to fast food restaurants. She doesn't like McDonald's as much or anything. Waste disposals. Listen, just sometimes you just need a little extra help getting it all out, Nighthawk. Jeez. Well, you gotta call me out like that, huh? Calling us out. Oh, bad jokes. Bad jokes. Alright, we are going to change your name to Conan. Aha! Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, it disappeared. No! Also, why am I so bright? Here. There we go. I'm a little bit better now. Now I'm not in your face. There we go. We're achievement hunting, so I shouldn't be in the way of the achievements. How about we do something like this? We'll just flip me on my side and put me like right here. To Mage99, welcome in and happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into me being on the side. We're being tiny. We're going to be super tiny now. I'm tiny, me. Welcome in, friend. It's going great. It's going great. We're doing a little achievement hunting today. And I'm going to flip this, and then there we go. There we go. Now we can hang out here. You guys can see all of my terribleness. We're how we doing, the Mage? I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful day. We just got the achievement. Conan, the Barbarian. As Iron Teeth, have a beaver named Conan work alone on a large power wheel. That's what we just got there. I love it. Look at that. Conan is raging against the machine for no reason, because there's nothing actually built there for them to get into and actually provide power for. So we're just going to pause that guy and let Conan get back to work elsewhere. It'll be fantastic. Also, probably turn these guys down a little bit on the workload because they're hungry and they're thirsty, and that's sad. All right, decoration-wise, what can we do to help them be a little bit happier as we continue to not let them have housing? Done much with the new map mechanics? I have, actually. I have. I've got, well, let's hit the save button here. This is, I named this one Jay is Sleeping, just for you, Jay. So let's see here. This is the playthrough that I've been working on my YouTube channel. Doing a complete walkthrough with all of the aquifers and the like. And then it became an issue after they pushed the update. They added the what are they called? They pushed an update that introduced the bad tide drains. You guys can't see that. When they pushed the aquifers and bad tide drains, it broke the map for me, so I kind of just finished the map, and not the traditional fashion that I would normally finish it, but I did a full playthrough of that map, and then I'm about complete, or I am done with the explosive map on Pressure. We did a full playthrough of Pressure, at least with all the explosions. Haven't seen that yet? Yeah. That is an update that came out, what, on November 18th, right? So they implemented these bad tide drains. Instead of the aquifers pushing bad tide during a bad tide, these things push the bad water. And they're supposed to be placed above and near all of the aquifers throughout the map, right? So there's supposed to be a couple of bad tide drains, like right here, which is right next to a couple aquifer systems over here. There's supposed to be a bad tide drain or two right here that's supposed to dump bad tide into, or bad water into this system. But I started this map the day that 1.0 experimental came out, And I wasn't able to actually, or with that change that happened on the 18th, it didn't change any of my saves, right? Because map modification and saves have a tendency to break each other, so it did not update my map. So I basically finished this playthrough. I got to 320 beavers, or yeah, 320 beavers, and then 180 something bots running around. Got them as happy as possible, minus a few injuries here and there. Built into the map, not something you can build. Correct. Yes. It is, let me see if I can exit back to menu. I'll show you on a fresh map, actually. Show you on a fresh map. And we'll pause the game. It's on Oasis. One where I know where one's automatically at. Because originally during a bad tide, if you had broken into an aquifer with an aquifer drill, during a bad tide, the aquifer would actually release bad water. They implemented the bad tide drains. This is not a cult, Ronan. Not a cult. It's in the name of the game, right there. It's right there. Welcome in, Ronan. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you have a fantastic day. Welcome into the pain and suffering. How are we doing today, friend? So this is a bad tide drain right here. What this does, spews out bad water during a bad tide. Today's been wild. What's an aquifer? So this is an aquifer right here. An aquifer is an underground water source that has an infinite amount of water, but it's only accessible during a temperate cycle. So you can install one of these bad Johnnies. So this is an ancient aquifer drill, and it will dig into this water spring, and it will force water out into the map, and do water things for you. So what happened today, Ronan? What'd you break? So this was the map that they introduced to introduce the aquifer mechanics. And then they introduced bad tide drains here, dotted them here and about and all over the place. And when they pushed that update, my map playthrough didn't get the update, so I kind of sped through the remainder of my playthrough. Trying to get some sleep and trying all afternoon. Well, Book, get some sleep, get some rest. I'm glad to hear that the surgery went well today. Please stay safe out there. Don't do anything dumb, dangerous, different, and don't lift anything ridiculous or heavy. Be good, all right? So aquifers are actually really nice. And it added a few more things for people to play with during the map creator, or with the map creator and everything. And then another thing that they implemented was this water seep here. Avoid the snow and ice check. Yes, do that as well. The water seep actually only pushes water out to 0.8, or a depth of 0.8. So if we do, what is this? Alt-Shift-Z, I think is what we wanted here. And we add 1,000 science here, a couple thousand science. We hit this button, we hit this steam gauge here, we hit that, unlock that, and then we finish now. You can see that this water depth here is 0.79. So essentially what this does is if the water depth drops below that, it'll start pumping water out until it reaches that height. So that's one new thing that they implemented in the new patch, or the new update. Here's what we can do here. I'll go ahead and throw on a power system here. Do seeps switch to bad water during bad tides? They do. They do indeed. They do indeed. And that's another point of contention and or a problem for you. One solution that I found that worked and that a lot of people were yelling at me on YouTube about is doing something like this. And then and or something like that as well. and then hitting this button and then closing below or above contamination of 1.0. And so this only fills up so high, right? You know when the update will be officially released. Find the wait really long. Thank you. So I don't know officially when it's going to drop. However, historically, I've seen the first day of an experimental branch pop off to it going live to be anywhere between 6 to 9 months. So that's been my experience with the game thus far. That's purely based off of being around for update 5, 6, and 7. Genius approach stopping the bad tides on the seeps. It's nice. It works. It does the job. And then another thing that some people did that I didn't care to do, but it's an easy way to get. Wouldn't have thought of that. It took me a second. It took me a couple hours to think about that. I had thought about like plugging it up or something like that, or just trying to run it off the side. It's like, why do that? If it's just going to push water up to a certain height, just block it off. And there's only a 2x2 area with a little bit of bad water in it, or bad water, and that will dissipate over time. And another thing on top of that you can do is that this only releases water if it has space to go, if it's got something below 0.8, right? So if it's 0.69 and it's a bad tide, it's going to fill that 0.1 to, or that 0.11 to that 0.8, right? It could take weeks or even months before the official release. It could. So when did they drop the first 1.0 experimental 1.0? Experimental 1.0 came out in October, on October 29th. So add 6 months to that. November, December, January, February, March, April. You probably see a final release in April, May timeframe. That's purely conjecture, purely based off of historical trend data. I have nothing official from the devs. I can't say one way or another if that's going to be a true statement. Based off what I've seen in the past, it might be, or it could be that they find a bunch of things that they need to fix. Like, for instance, the bad tide drains, or the addition of bad tide drains, and what that does to the game, and so on and so forth. Trying to balance min-max and all the other fun stuff. But yeah, this is the fluid dump. Putting that in here and having a beaver come in here and just dump water into the area where the water seep is prevents the spread of bad tide. Which is, it's an ingenious way of doing it. I didn't do it myself because I didn't want to waste the water. And you'll notice that there's very little water available, very little water available to us on this map in the first place, because the only water source is the water seep until you can generate enough power to dip into these aquifers. And these aquifers take I think these take 200 science or 200 power, and then the ones that you craft with the or you build with science, they take 400 horsepower. So they take a lot of juice, and you've got to yeah. You've got to deal with trying to force all the clean water into a position that's actually beneficial for you. So it was a challenging map. Some people didn't find it too challenging, but I found it a bit more challenging just trying to juggle all of the water systems and trying to get them into a position where they'd be more beneficial for the overall beaver livelihood. It was fun. Like I said, I had a lot of fun until the map was literally broken for me. Which was sad. I like the idea of the challenge of the bad tide drains. Like big maps with a ton of room to expand. Yeah, it's great. I like big maps with a ton of room to expand. The one problem, and I guess this isn't a problem, it's just an understanding of limitations. Beaver Pop is 4,400. That's a lot. Were you what difficulty were you playing on, if you don't mind me asking? Because I've gotten beaver populations to about 1,000, and we have ads running actually. So we're gonna hold off while ads are running for a few seconds. And I'm gonna drink some more water actually while this is up and running. So we're gonna click this real quick, and we'll get some of our beavery music playing.
In the silence of the night, when all the beavers sleep, a shadow waves.
Why does this say Happy New Year? No!
He'll be gone before they know. He moves
It's not New Year!
flow.
Bad!
The one who casts his shadows blind. It's Christmas time. See the lights as they twinkle. It's Christmas time, and all the beavers sing. It's Christmas time with their hearts full of laughter. It's Christmas time, and Shadow's blight has come to town. In the light of Christmas morn, the beaver's eyes are filled with wonder, 1,000 presents to explore. A winter wonderland appears, a magic sleigh, 1,000 dear beavers dream, and so much more. It's Christmas time, see the lights as they twinkle. It's Christmas time, and all the beavers sing. It's Christmas time with their hearts full of laughter. It's Christmas time, and Shadow's blight has come to town. So when the night is long and all the beavers sleep, the shadows are alive with wonder. And now the time has come to make his Christmas run. For now the world is full of magic.
So, Knock, are you anti-playing on the experimental branch, or you just want to wait until the full release comes out? Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out and chillaxing while the adpocalypse was running. I do apologize to anybody who was stuck behind the adpocalypse. Ugh. But, we were talking, Mage, about beaver population. You were playing on normal. Nice. Welcome back, everybody. This is actually one of the maps where I believe I could probably push to those lengths as far as beaver population and everything. The biggest problems that I've run into in the past with some of my playthroughs, and I'll see if this playthrough will actually load up, because this is one of... do I want that load? Yeah, let's see if this one will play. Losing save. Play an older version. Oh, it won't even let me launch that one. Oops, that stinks. Can I load this one? It does let me load this one. Woo! Turkey's fighting back. I'm sorry. Come on, load up. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. This is a big load, actually. It's one of my bigger maps that I've done a playthrough on. If this is the one I think that it is, hopefully it actually loads. Come on now. I move. Did I, Jay? Did I move? Or did you move? Did you move? You don't like it? Move back. I moved over here because we were doing achievement hunting, and the achievements were popping up behind me. Get it, Shazam! I believe in you. There, that better? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 down. Put yourself right in the middle. No! No! It's a terrible place for me to be. Come on, game. Load up. I believe in you. I may have broken it. I may have overestimated its capacity. Stuck in the middle with me. No! Stuck in the middle with me. Wait, no. Wrong song. No! Bow, bow. Come on, game. I believe in you. This is reason number 69 why I stopped playing this map. Because every time I try to load it, the Mage 99. Thanks so much for the follow, friend. Welcome into the Pain Suffering. Welcome into the chaos. I do appreciate it. I truly, truly do. Absolute legend. Yeah, this is one of the problems that I've had with this game. Is the optimization and some of the experimental branches have been not the greatest, and it just bogged down my computer to the 4,000th degree, which isn't fun. I want to play the game. What other kinds of games do I play? So I play Project Zomboid. I do Phasmophobia. Let's see, what else? I've tried the Manor Lords before. I tried that for a little bit. That one kicked my butt. Did I break it? Yes. Yes, I did. We did a brief stint. We were playing through Cult of the Lamb because chat seems to think there's a cult here when clearly there's not. Other stuff that I play on stream. Let's see here. The Other Side is a game I normally play. We do a lot of a few quote-unquote horror games because chat is obsessed with horror games and like trying to scare me, even though it doesn't really work that well. Yeah. And on occasion, we'll pull out Valheim or Withering Waves just because they're fantastic games and I enjoy them. There it is. Chat, it's not innocent beans. Oh, you could feel it dragging already. Oh. So this is one of the playthroughs I was doing a while back, actually. Let's see if we can get this to give me a little zoom out option. Where's my zoom out option? This was a playthrough of Helix Mountain, actually. This was the first time that they introduced overhangs and all of the systems associated with overhangs, as well as the implementation of the tubes. Love the spooky chat, Christmas banner on top. Listen, Mike. I'll fix it. Okay, I'll fix it eventually. I didn't get into Etsy quick enough today to get that rectified, okay? Yeah, this was my second playthrough of Helix Mountain. This was my power station. I had a lot of fun building this power station. Breaking beavers? No. No, I'm not breaking beavers. Just showing off some of my old playthroughs there, Jake. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. I ran out of dirt though, because I was in the middle of building this giant mountain here. Way past your bedtime. Have a good one, Colin. Thank you for coming in, friend. Have a fantastic evening. Stay safe out there and don't do anything dumb, days, or different. We'll catch you on the flip side, friend. Thanks for stopping in. It's always a pleasure to have you. Oh yes, the mountain. Yes. This was the beginnings of the mountain. It was supposed to get a lot better. Breaking a beaver right now, if you catch my drift. What are you talking about, breaking beavers? Mike, no! Don't do it! Yeah, I never got to finish this one because the game just lagged out so much. This one was down to 1 FPS there for a little bit. At 3 times speed, it would just not play at all. It's a little bit more optimized nowadays because they've done a few updates to it, and I've also updated my computer a little bit. Left Hand Tuesday, after all. What do you mean Left Hand Tuesday? I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're clearly delusional. Yeah, we capped off Helix Mountain here. Put a nice little place for all the beavers to come in, hang out, have a wonderful time, checking out all the beautiful things, you know. I got to, like I said, do a lot of the overhang messing around with overhangs. So that's where I got to like put all the entertainment district on top of the mountain here, dig down pretty deep into here, and put like a nightlife district or nightlight district, red light district, yes, red lights everywhere for all the beavers to come in, hang out. That's where all the food and water hangs out as well, so they could come in, hit up the mud baths, you know, get a tattoo, get their back scratched, and hang out at the bar, you know. It was a pretty fun playthrough. I enjoyed it. The transition over to bots for everything was interesting, and then trying to figure out the whole district crossing and everything for a little while here. Gotta hop offline and do some work for a bit. All right, Mage, have a fantastic evening, friend. I appreciate you. Place smells funny. It does not. Yeah, Mage, if you have any questions or comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. I have a little bit of time in this game. Just a little bit, only 1,000 hours, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. I know that there are probably some other peoples that have a little bit more time, but I have fun. It's a fantastic game, and I've enjoyed it every second that I've played it, honestly. Beaver Red Light District, is there workers? Not talking builders or farmers. Just haulers. And tips for the ember pelts. You're trying them out right now. For the ember pelts, get to a juicer as fast as possible. A juicer is going to make your life that 1,000 times better, easier, and it will save you a lot on water. Some spicy beavers. Well, they're dirty ones. They brought in dirt for the mud baths. Does that count? Mike, is that what you guys are talking about? Jake is one of them, probably. Jake is most definitely one of them. He's hauling that dirty mud around, you know, just throwing it all over the place, all over Phoenix. What is actually isn't Twitch appropriate? What? You're playing on Cliffside? Mud covered beavers? Exactly, Mike. Yeah. For the ember pelts, get to a juicer as fast as possible. The sooner you can get juicing, the less reliant on water for your beavers. Beaver's lifespan you will become, and then you can use water for things like crops and all of your lumber and everything. So you can basically move things about the cabin a little bit and be less reliant on water for hydration for your beavers, and more juice those beavers. No, don't juice the beavers, Mike. No, We're not making vanilla extract here, okay? We're just making apple juice and carrot juice and I don't know what other kind of juice that the Ember Pelts use, but you know. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Other things to be concerned about for the another cool thing about the Ember Pelts, and you get to this probably mid to late game. Vanilla butt juice, exactly. Is vanilla extract actually made from liver? No. It was originally a scent, not a synthetic scent, but it was used as a scent marker in some of the old perfumes back in the day. It was never actually used as a in food, theoretically, allegedly. But it was used because it smelled like vanilla. I don't think anybody actually used it as a means of consuming it. I don't think it was certainly used in food. Jake, no. You brought that upon yourself, Mike. You have no one to blame but yourself. No one to blame but yourself for that one there, bud. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, we have gears moving, so that is good. And now that means that we can probably store some of these gears somewhere, like up in here. And then that will provide us with yellow secretion, beavers, cast check, and musky vanilla-like scent, historically used for flavoring. They're Chinese fraction of modern come from castrum. I'm pretty sure that the news article or the article that I read said that it was explicitly used for things like perfumes and the like, Mike. But if you find an article that's contrary to that article, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna debate that one. Just know the one article I read said one thing, so that's all I know, man. That's all I know. Why do we have hurt beavers? Medium chance of injury. What is this BS? Medical bed. Let's go ahead and get that in here. There's gas from safe food use, and use today is extremely limited and found most in high-end or niche products. Yeah. High-end or niche products. What is a high-end or niche product? Probably like perfume. Perfume and perfume accessories. Is that how that works? How are we gonna prep for this bad tide? That is the question here. I think that's that last bit of loggage right there. We can pause this lumberjack flag. Turn that one on there, and probably pause the gears for a minute. I don't know. You only need 20 gears. Vanilla extract anytime before the early 2000s. You've eaten beaver anal cream. But God damn it, Mike. Mike, no! No, Mike, no! Fermented cassavas. And we can pause that guy. No, Mike. Yes, welcome and happy Tuesday to you. Person that was here before the concept of time in Grandpa's shadow. Listen here, Linda. Listen here, Linda. I have not been around that long, okay? I've only been around for about 35-ish years, all right? Nothing beyond that, okay? All right? Old hag. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm an old hag. Have you looked in the mirror, ass? Have you looked in the mirror? Probably not. It probably broke the mirror at least 14 times. I'm sorry for your mirror. Definitely eating beaver butt juice. Listen, Linda. But it breaks every day. That's what I was saying. You know, you gotta be nicer to your mirrors, man. You gotta be nicer to the mirror. Bum. How are we gonna break this bad tide? I think we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go... Probably rip... No, not rip that out. We're gonna go here. I started breaking after you showed up. Showed them one of my streams. Wow. I'm sorry your mirror had to even look at my face. You know, I have to deal with my face all the time, so it's only fair that you guys have to deal with it too. So I guess that's pretty okay. It's totally fine. I accept this as the reality that you guys have to accept as well. And that's on you. You have no one to blame. How to turn off webcam like this. But I hear that it's actually not good for your analytics to turn off your webcam, so I never did turn off my webcam. Allegedly. And keep it like that for the rest of the stream. Denied! Denied! Oh, I have to show you guys my ugly mug. You know, you get to see my double chin and everything. It's great. It's huge. It's wonderful. Let's see here. We could probably expand our cassava just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. I like it. That's good use of our beaveries. Goodness times. Get more cassava. Building lacks power. Yeah. That's expected. How's your Tuesday? How was your Monday? Hope you had a fantastic day. Welcome into the pain and suffering, though, friend. You're tired. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Depressed? It is winter. The winter depression is real. It gets a lot of people. Lonely? I can't help you with that, other than hanging out here. But you keep making fun of me. I don't know if you even like hanging out here. I'm kidding. I am sorry for you though, friend. That sucks. That really does suck. We've all got to deal. We've all got our own chaos and pain and suffering, and I hope that we can bring a little bit of joy in whatever it is that I do here. Make your life a little, make your day a little bit better. Just hanging out with some good people, play with beavers, and so on and so forth. I can't help with the lonely thing beyond that, you know. Something, I'd probably get in trouble with somebody somewhere, alright? Make should have been called an old hag. Yeah, that's apparently I'm an old hag. Don't have seasonal, yearly. Can't find the cancel. That's a good thing. Well, depending on who you ask and such and so on. No science points. What is this? Sorry to hear that, though, S. That is not fun. That is not fun at all. And I wish you good luck in your endeavors to try to find something that helps you out. I find that working out and building and making things helps out a lot in that regard. Going out and touching grass also helps out a lot. Some people like to go to church. Some people like to meet new friends, meet new people, go out and see new things. And a lot of people just like to tell people to shut up who are trying to help them. So there's also that too. So if you've heard all this before and you don't care to hear it, then that's totally fine too. Yeah, well, then let's not do that. There, yes, let's not do that. I'm a fan of not doing that. Okay. You know, I hear that's a good idea is to not do that. All right. Mm-hmm. You getting what I'm throwing down here, bud? You catch it? Oh, shiza. Eating that much ice cream would only lead to a lot of problems. Yeah, it would. Especially if you have issues with lactose intolerance, you know. That's why working out is good. That's good for your body. You don't have lactose intolerance? Well, diabetes is, I hear, a concern for a lot of people too. So I would highly recommend not doing that as well. It's a bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot to turn on the water. Let's see here. We're at 13 units. We've got a 10-day drought. We need 200 and need about 300 units of water to last us this drought. We've got food. Not nearly as much food as I would like to. That's not good. We need to unpause you and probably throw in an additional body over there to get that up and running a little bit more. This is not good, guys. I may have foobarred it. 171 units of water. We're going to pause these guys. That's going to consume a little bit of water. We don't need to be doing that. And we'll pull this back down to decent working hours, and we're gonna turn that back off. We'll turn that back on in a little bit when we need to pump a little bit more water. It's probably going to dry out, though, before it's actually going to be beneficial for us to do that. However, we do have a little bit of water up here that we're going to be able to gain access to, hopefully soon. Matter of getting all the planks in that we need for that, which should be doable. There's food up here for us to dip into. We should have more than enough food to meet our demands for the foreseeable future. We can unpause this guy, get a little bit more lumber moving. That'll be beneficial in the long haul. Probably don't need you in there, honestly. We can pull you down to 1 just so we can make planks. And then get one more builder in. That'll be a good idea to get those moving. Earn 23 units of water. That's that's about 5 days worth of water. Thereabouts. Yeah. Not the greatest. Got, like I said, a little bit of water up here that'll get us going in the right direction. So we can go ahead and just tell them to rip these out and build this path in over here. Build that path there. Pull this in here. Throw that in right there. That'll give us a little bit of water. Won't be the greatest amount, and it'll be a huge pain in the ass for them to run all that water down and around. But we also need to unlock the levees here. We want to line this up basically with this. Yes. 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 We want that to go there, this to go like that. That should be good enough. That's going to spill into there, but that'll be a good enough solution for now until we can start punting bad water off a different way. So that'll work, I hope. Maybe we'll turn one of these on just so that we can get a little water moving in positively instead of just draining it out entirely. over the next 5 days. Hopefully they can get the rest of these cassavas out. That'd be huge. That'd be a great boon for our fermented cassava production and food stuff requirements. We are chopping through these logs pretty nicely, so that is good to see. How do we tackle this? That's the real question here. I need you guys to focus on ripping that out. That would be great. Then next thing of science, going to go into floodgates, which is 150 science, which we don't have anybody working science right now. So I think we're good on plank production for a minute, so we could pause you guys. You guys go do science for a little bit. We need 107 more science, 106 more science to get the floodgates unlocked. We can go ahead and put in a levee here. No, here and here. And there. That should be okay. We should have enough lumber to fill all of those spots into, theoretically. And we could get somebody up here to pull all these berries out, but there's not much we can do beyond that. I do want to rip that out, put this in right here. Alright, Phoenix, thanks for coming in, friend. Have a fantastic evening. Stay safe out there and don't do any dumb, dangerous, or different things, buddy. I appreciate you. Thanks for rocking the 3-year-old with us. Put that in like that, and then we put this in right here and right here. Let's go ahead and give this a priority bump. Get that in so that we can have that path over, like such as. That'll be good. I think that should be enough planks. We need 4 more planks. We have 4 more planks. That'll be okay. Need to get 2 more logs into that. That needs another 12 logs. They're going to be bringing that up slowly. We do have a spare beaver, so we can get another builder in up there to help run those things around for us. And that should bring logs up here quickly, hopefully. We can also go ahead and just mark this all for cutting. We got 3 days left. This is all about to dry out, so we'll stop them from pumping that out while we leave the last 8th. Or no, this is going to dry out today. That's going to suck. Plus this up, get someone else in to help with that. And 53 more science to go. What are we waiting on here? For them to slap that and for them to slap that as well. That means that we can crawl over top of there, slap that last water pump in there, right there. Don't know why it's taking them 15 years to get up and around and to do that. Now we've got that up in or going. That'll be good. We could pull this down to 1 or 2. Maybe 1, actually. Get science still moving. This is all going to dry out in the next 2 days. This will probably dry out faster. No, it's got 3 days on cassavas, so we should be able to pull a few more of these kohlrabies out, get a bit more food out of this before it becomes an issue for us, which is not a bad thing. We'll let them keep working that. These didn't meet maturity, so that's really stinky. We'll let them keep working on the kohlrabies since there are a few there for them to work with. You're going to chop down the rest of those trees, keep punching or pumping up our numbers there. That'll be good in the long haul. They are putting in all of these levees for us. That will be beneficial. I wish I had a spare beaver to throw in to a couple places, but alas, I do not. But we can turn these 2 back on. That'll give us another kit or 2 running around to do kit things and let them reach maturity, hopefully without causing too much consternation and too many problems for our overall beaver longevity here. That would be the #1 goal. And let's see. Where else can we put some beavers? We've got a day left. I think we'll be fine. Get more than enough water. We will pause this guy up here soon-ish. And those guys, that guy can go down here. Or down here, actually. You know what? Let's just go ahead and pause you. We'll get one guy in the power wheel and then one guy in the fermenter. Conan is no longer in the large power wheel doing Conan things, so that's going to be good. It'll be nice for Conan. We also need to probably catch this wormhole here. That's a good thing for us to catch right there. Grab that, and now we are waiting for a couple more breeding pods to pop. Power lacks, or building lacks power, that's fine. They are very slowly putting these in. I should, well, we don't have haulers. There's no need to actually expand that. What are we doing on all this? This is all about to pop. That'll be good for us. There's the end of our drought, so that will save us a little bit of heartache. Theoretically. And that means that we can probably pause you, get this up and running down here so we can fill up our water tanks again. Where they should have been in the first place. We're flooding. That stinks, but that's okay. We'll survive. We do have access to that water in the future for when push comes to shove. We can get into there, and that will be a good place for us to gain access to all of that. We want planks moving again. We have enough science to actually do that without being concerned about that. So we're going to go ahead and throw our floodgates in right there, and that should provide us with a problem. Hey, caught the wormhole. Let's go. I did not plan that appropriately. At all, actually. I foobarred that. Okay. That's easily rectified. By doing something like that, and now that means that we also need to gain access to this side and do something along those lines. Rip that out, that out, that out. Put in nothing because we need to save up another 250 science to unlock the second tier of the floodgate. I should have thought about that. Okay. Where do we steal a beaver from so we can get science moving again? We need those kits to grow up as soon as possible. That'd be good for us. We are the growth of these guys is astronomically painful. Oh, there's our bad tide. Okay. Looks like that plan is not going to work for us. So let's plan on something else then, shall we? Let's plan something else. It's 250 science. We don't have that either. Or 150 science for that. 250 science. That's not going to work for us. We're going to lose all this lumber back here. We're going to lose all this food. We're going to lose all of our berries too. So we're going to have to actually store up some more berries. We want to snag all those before they all become a problem for us. We are going to give this a max priority. And then probably I need more science. Need a lot more science. A metric poop ton more science. Okay, you're paused. Get you unpaused so we can get more berries up and running. Where can we steal? Okay, we don't need planks right now. This requires 10 planks. We have 10 planks. That's well within our need. We got really unlucky with a bad tide straight off the bat, but that's fine. We can survive. Probably want to put in a few more water tanks. And we're going to plus up the work hours for the past or for the next couple of days in preparation for all of this. We're going to rip this out so they don't keep running up there and causing any more problems for us on that end. Want to get one more builder in somewhere, but from where I do not know. Probably from there. Get another builder in right there. Okay, well, another beaver just grew up. Well, that's good for the most part. We have hungry and thirsty beavers. All right, last day, y'all are working 24 hours. We'll let these guys pump until they're blue in the face. We got a few more berries being pulled, so that'll be good for the long term. That'll be grand for the long term. We'll be able to swap over here as soon as everything turns bad, which will be fine, because we'll have plenty of power from this system. All of this is going to die. We're going to lose all of our berries, which is why we're trying to pull them now. We could try to come up here and pull all these berries out, but I can't be bothered with that. 250 science. Still well shy of that. That is not good. Not good. Okay. We have prepped appropriately. We have plenty of food, plenty of water. We have a few more hours left to gain as much food and or water as we need. That should be okay. Yep, there goes all that. All of that has not reached maturity. Hopefully we can pluck all of that out of there before it all completely dies. I don't know why this one, up there it goes. This is all going to start getting dead. Yeah, it's going to die out due to... that's at 91%. That's so bad. All right, you guys go to science, I guess. All right, pull the work hours back down. And now we can... see here. Where can we steal a beaver? Nowhere, really. Our kits are growing up very slowly because they don't have housing, which is keeping their overall happiness score relatively low. We can put in a campfire. Hopefully alleviate some of that sadness. Maybe do campfires back here, I guess. I'll give them a +1 or 2 there, which isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And let's see here. That's fine. They've got all these in. This is done. We can come over here, turn this back on, that back on, and get some of our cassavas up and running. That'll provide us with a good source of foodstuffs for the foreseeable future. This did not eradicate as many berries as I thought it would. The problem is this bad tide is going to last about as long as these guys could potentially survive. We got 7 days left before these die of dehydration, and then that's not good. We have a spare beaver so we can get some... The end is not nigh, Shazam. Everything's fine. I just spent some of my science on stuff that I shouldn't have spent my science on. And I got the RNG said, "Hi, you have plans? I don't care about your plans." Which is fine, you know. It's okay. Everything's okay. We've got food. We've got water. That's all you really need, right? Food and water. And beavers. We've got food, water, and beavers. We've got plenty of berries. Plenty of food. We got a few gears. We have a spare beaver. They ain't doing nothing with their hands. That means we could probably put them in... Where'd all my logs go? What happened to all the logs? Uh-huh. Probably up here and up there. Yeah, that's probably where they all at. Where they all disappeared to, which is totally fine. It's acceptable. I'm the one who put it there in the first place. Spare beaver doesn't exist anymore. We can actually just pause you guys. You guys can go build. You can come in and chop down some trees. We do have some trees up here that they could actually work on. Let's break this line out. All right. 80 more science. We can unlock the double floodgate. And I'm realizing that this is a very poor placement for that and for that. I want to place these right here. 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah. Those three need to move. Fine. We'll get it rectified sooner rather than later, okay? That'll be good for us in the long haul. We also do want to start throwing in additional water storage, though. For the future. Go ahead and grab this. Hit the copy button. This copy paste button is so nice. I am very happy that they finally implemented that in the base game. Instead of that being a mod thing that makes life so much better. So much better. Okay. The question is, why are we connecting the chat? Are we broken? We good? We good on YouTube and the purple side? We good? Hello? We bad? We good? We good? We bad? Bueller? Hello? Hello? Think we're good? I hope we're good. Twitch hasn't yelled at me yet, so theoretically we should be fine, right? Good on the purple? Okay. Thanks, Shazam. Alright, we're gonna rip that out, rip that out, rip you out. Hello? Computer? Don't fight me. Yes. Demolish. Demolish. Demolish you. And now we come back here. We go do this. We do that. We rip that out. We do that right there. And then that right there. And that right there. Right there. We do this right here. And then that right there. That right there. No. Is that right? I think this is right. This is a tad bit excessive, ridiculous, and insane, but it is going to be worth it, theoretically. Shazam, you're on the red side there, buddy. I see you. Hi, buddy. How's the red side treating you? Hopefully it's treating you well. Can you guys make that work? Mike, that's not a quote. It doesn't exist. Both are good. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. We'll also prioritize those. Rip those guys out. Rip that out. Rip that out. Hit this button. Throw that in. Didn't need to actually rip out one of those. Oops. Whoops. No. That button. Copy, paste. There we go. Building lacks materials. Blah, 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 blah. We're out of trees for these guys to chop down, which stinks. Good thing there are a bunch of trees up here for them to chop down up here, though. Not many, but it's something. What else do we have? We got a few on this end as well, so we can actually come in and tap those trees. And then give this a plus up. Mike, that's not a quote. Oh my goodness. Mike, why? Why, Mike? Who hurt you? No, it's not. Well, it is your own quote, so I guess that's fair. You have no one to blame but yourself for that one, though, bud. No one to blame but yourself. That is going to set us back a fair bit, and that is not good. All right. Pause, you guys. Pause you, pause you. Unpause you, unpause you. Let's give this stuff a max priority. You blame Jake. That is fair. I blame Jake for a lot of things too there, bud. Ah! Mike, why? Okay, we actually need to unpause you, unpause you. We have the sites. We have the technology. You can unlock the double floodgate. Yes.
Okay,
3, 2, 1, let's jam. I love the song Tank. It is a fantastic song. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. I need a spare beaver. You are bored. You are now a spare beaver. Where did you go? I just... unconnected. Ah, you went into that. What's the new map like? So technically this is an old new map. They added a few modifications to it. Honestly, they didn't add too much. They added a few geothermal fields to it. And then they tossed in a few of these relics around the map. The relics are a few places where you can grab a few extra 1,000 or a few extra 100 bits of science. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it's a good map. I like it. It's clean, it's fun, it's got its own challenges as far as water movement and so on. New well-being. We've got happy beavers, chat. We got happier beavers than ever. All of 4. We're gonna pause you. And probably pause. Well, no. We'll pull that down. We need somebody planting trees. We have the science already unlocked. We've got the double floodgates in there. We do need to get back up there, but we've got all the planks moving now, so that is good. So we can pause you. We've got 46 planks. These require 10 each. That's 20, 30 there, and then a bunch to get back up there. So we're probably going to have to turn that back on here again shortly, but I also need the science up and running because I would like to get into the fluid dump so we don't have to deal with these shenaniganry again, because this definitely set us back food-wise a fair bit, and that is not good. I am happy to see that our main source of berries didn't get completely eradicated, but here we are facing down yet another bad tide. That is not cool, Brosif. Not cool at all. We got one guy there. I need... Alright, that's fine. Chop down those trees. That'll be okay. We are not going to be able to build all the rest of this. During this cycle, I would like these foodstuffs to actually pop up sooner rather than later, but they've got another 2 days left before all the cassavas pop. We're probably boned. The end is nigh, Shazam. The end is nigh. We're just gonna build the builders, or pause the builder's hut. There's no need for it right now. We're good on water. We're not doing the greatest on food, which sucks. We're not going to be able to get the science we need either, which also sucks. I would like to get up here and build this with water, but that requires more water or more things. You can unpause when you have something get built over here, hopefully sooner rather than later. Get all those up and running. It'll fill up a few more spots for us, get us another few units of water. We have 14 with a max potential of 20 beavers to float around, so that's 40, so I call it 50 units of water per day. Right now we've got enough for 10. We're going to go ahead and pump this out. And they're going to work 24 hours the last day. We're going to pump out as much of this water as we beaverly can. Hopefully we can get our last few small tanks in so that these guys aren't sat on their bums doing nothing. Probably pause you to get another builder in to fill that out. Build this last one in, put the last one in. Come on, get that built. Get this one built too. Come on, guys, I believe in you. We do have ads kicking off in a few minutes here on the purple side. I do apologize to anybody who gets stuck behind Adpocalypse. I hope they treat you well. You won't miss out on anything game-wise because we are going to pause the game, and I'll take a short break while it's running, go use the restroom myself because it has been 2 hours since we kicked stream off, and I need to use the restroom. Yeah. I'm gonna pause building. That's a good use of our time there. And we pumped out another 700 units of water. That's awesome. They're going to pump out a little bit more with what little time they have left. Food, we're boned on. 100% boned on. That stinks. Like a lot. That stinks a lot. How do we solve this? A little bit of food there. Y'all are all bored. Get science up and running. Pull that down work time to back to 16 hours. Then 9 days. Yeah, we're going to lose all of our berries. This is not good. Okay. Need 150 science. So let's get another inventor's hut in here. Give that a max priority. Probably drop this priority-wise. I can't reach any else or any more of this, but it is okay. Why are they going over there to build that? I told them not to build that. We need 3 more logs. Where can we find 3 more logs? You should be able to reach a few more logs for us. Not 3, 9. 9 more logs. Okay. So there's a few logs there. There's 1 log, 2 logs, 3 logs, 4 logs. Can't reach those, so that's not going to help us at all. Where else can we go? We don't have any stairs on this side. Not any stairs over here either. You can tear out a levee piece, which isn't the greatest idea, but it will work, hopefully, for a little bit. We don't need 2 of you in there just for what little cassava you are producing. You are also bored. You're chopping down the last few trees. Okay, we're going to rip this out. Get ourselves 9 logs back from that. And another 9 from that as well. We're going to max this out. Priority-wise, so they can come over there and collect that. Got a spare beaver, so you can go in there and pull those logs up and help get this built up sooner rather than later. And we're going to be heavily reliant on our berries for a hot minute. You guys are bored. And we're going to have to just go ahead and rip out all of these. Yes, give me all those back. Because we're going to have to put in a farmhouse up here. Right there. Oh, grab that guy. You're bored out of your mind. You can go do other things with your life. We're going to save our berries there. And yeah, we're kind of in not a good spot here, guys. Not in a good spot at all. I did not plan this out very well. That is entirely on me, and I have no one to blame. And we've got ads running. So I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Shazam, you keep an eye on chat. All right, bud? Don't do anything dumb, dangerous, or different.
When all the beavers sleep, a shadow waits to weave his magic. He'll be gone before they know. He moves like an endless flow. The one who casts his shadows blind. It's Christmas time. See the lights as they twinkle. It's Christmas time, and all the beavers sing. It's Christmas time with their hearts full of laughter. It's Christmas time, and Shadow's blight has come to town. In the light of Christmas morn, the beaver's eyes are filled with wonder, 1,000 presents to explore. A winter wonderland appears, a magic sleigh, 1,000 deer, a beaver's dream, and so much more. It's Christmas time, see the lights as they twinkle. It's Christmas time, and all the beavers sing. It's Christmas time with their hearts full of laughter. It's Christmas time, and Shadow's blight has come to town. So when the night is long and all the beavers sleep, the shadows are alive with wonder. And now the time has come to make his Christmas run. For now the world is full of magic. It's Christmas time, see the lights as they twinkle.
You like the music, Jade? Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I apologize for anybody who got stuck behind Adpocalypse. I hope they treated you well. You didn't miss out on much, though. Just on me running off to the restroom. And we're going to get back into it. And hopefully we can get this this science up and running sooner rather than later. Also, why is game audio being very quiet? Alright, game audio is working. Sweet. Okay, that requires 20 logs. Should have all the logs there. We got 4 logs on hand. Make sure this is prioritized. We should not be building any of this. Okay, you guys need to come pick these logs up. Stop messing with the blockages, because that's not going to do anything for you. And then the fluid dump requires 10 logs and 11 planks. We might have to tear into something else to regain some more logs as well. What that is, I do not know. That's 9, that's 9, so that's 18 plus 5, that's 23, plus another 16 there. There's a Marowak if anybody wants a Marowak. Catch one of those real quick. There we go. Ultra ball. Boosh. Alright, push comes to shove. We can rip this out, the inventor hut that we built. And plus this up, since we've got a few spare beavers running around with nothing to do with their hands. We're tearing through what's left of our foodstuffs. By that I mean berries. Berries are going to be a problem because they take so long to repopulate. Take 12 days to reach maturity and then another 12 days to create more berries for us. We could... No, we don't have the logs. We don't have the logs for that. Okay, can you guys build that, please? That 10 logs. 12 to do something like... We do something like that. Is that ridiculous? Probably. Yes, that is ridiculous. We don't have the lumber to be doing something like that. You guys are bored. Go elsewhere with your hands. You are a fluid dump. You are going in right there. Yes, unlock that. You are max priority. I want you guys to come and grab those. Can't reach that. 1 log, 3 planks. There's 11 logs right there. That should be enough to build that fluid dump. Then we can dump some water in there. We can have them build up kohlrabi for us. Plant some kohlrabi there. That'll be good. That'll give us 3 days, and then we need to put in a forester, probably, honestly, right there. We'll rip one of these inventors' huts out, and that will provide us with enough lumber to make the other forester. As far as the other forester is concerned, we will have him plant berries back here along this side, and we'll put in a gatherer flag right there. We can unpause you guys, get in there and produce all those things for us. That is a gatherer flag. That's not going to be doing anything for us for a hot minute. We have everything available to us now. That went in there, filled that area up a little bit. So we have 1 kohlrabi seedling up and running. So that's good. Okay, we're doing things. We're surviving-ish. Hopefully. Okay. Now we got somebody in there. Probably just pause you. Come on. Keep dumping the water. Come on. Let's have that right there. Give this a bonus. Give this a water. And I want to put in some cassava on this side. The cool thing about the kohlrabi is they actually have them empty that one. And empty that one. Empty you. Empty you. Empty you. I don't have haulers to do this in a smarter way, so I'm just going to force the water up into this small tank up here, and hopefully that makes this guy's life a little bit easier in acquiring the water stuffs that they need. We've got 1 6 blueberry seedling areas that are up and running. I just need them to dump water in here faster. That would be great. Can you guys not build any of this anymore? I'm just going to rip all this out. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop wasting my lumber. I need that. I need that a lot, okay? Come up here and clean all this up. Just clean all this up. That's your number one lot in life, okay? Just cleaning up that mess. Maybe we could save a little bit of this. I highly doubt it. How much time does this have left? 0.4 days. 0.4, 0.4. Yeah, we didn't save any of that. But we got this up and running, so we accomplished nothing. This sucks. We're out of food. We're out of water. I completely foobarred this run. I have never had this problem on this map before. This is crazy to me. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You're done. You're done. You're done. You've been doing nothing but toiling away over here for no reason other than you can. At least we have cassava moving. That's got another 2-ish, 3 days left. A couple of these kohlrabi seedlings. This kohlrabi seedling is about to pop, so we'll have a little bit of food here. Oh, goodness gracious. I ruined it! I ruined it! Those guys in. Let's see, where can we steal a body from? We're gonna up the work hours. Probably pull this down. We don't have any berries to keep the population up and moving. I am absolutely shocked at how poorly I've done this time. The end is indeed nigh, Shazam. The end is nigh. And I have no one to blame but myself. No one to blame but myself. We could save up some more water. Why not? You know, sure. That I actually, here, I'll just copy that. Boosh, 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 boosh. There we go. More water storage capacity. Cassavas are another 2 days out. These are slowly but being watered and healthy, and then drying, and then slowly but surely. Yeah, everything is just... This did not work as well as I had hoped it would. We have a drought approaching. Grand. There's no random food anywhere for us. They're all going to start dropping like it's hot. At least a drought we can produce food during. Another half a day. Half a day for that to pop. This is another day for that to pop. And then we'll have food again. A little bit of food anyway. Gonna run into an issue with elderly expiring on us though. I guess 16, 21, 31. Yeah, we're gonna lose a few. Oh, there's our first death due to hunger. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Bum, bum, bum. Pause you. Keep one in there. Max priority. Max priority you. We want to... We'll probably just pause you. Max. Yeah, that works. That works. There goes another one due to hunger. That stinks. We got another day for all that to pop. Give this a max priority. You max priority. There's another one due to hunger. Another one due to hunger. Oh, no. Come on. There's food here, guys. There's food there. Go get it. There's a few pieces right there. You can do it. I believe in you. 1 cassava. Not enough. It's not enough. Chat, we foobarred it. We have 1 beaver left. We have 1 beaver left. Nope, we have no beavers left. One final look at my failure. Wow, I haven't failed a Timberborn run in a minute. I feel bad. I feel absolutely horrid. That's awful. That is not cool, bro. All right, YouTube. Thanks for coming in tonight. I hope you enjoyed my failed attempt at Timberborn, apparently. Wherever you are, stay safe out there. Keep rocking and furrow, and we'll catch you on the next episode of... apparently, I really don't know what I'm doing with my hands. But it's okay. We'll figure it out next time. Allegedly. Yes, the beavers are hungry, Shazam. All right, YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Stay thirsty. Stay frosty, my friends, and keep rocking the furrow. We'll catch y'all in the next episode of... Why isn't that on a loop? There we go. All right, guys. See ya!